good ever time of the day it is, wherever you're tuning in. So just back again, putting together some everyday looks. We're gonna start today with some skincare. I'm gonna actually, I like to use this brush because it cleans 85% more dirt, dead skin, buildup, and makeup than me just hand washing or using a towel alone. So we're just gonna get in there, and it also helps soften the fine lines. So it's really good to use a good brush, and this one has two speeds on it. Push button power on and off to use a good brush. See that? That's my makeup. And then replace the head about every 90 days. So you can clean it, after each use, but you definitely want to replace it. And I'm just dipping in a little water, kind of help spread the skincare. And I like to get around my nose here because I have a buildup, or used to anyway. So I know that's a place where maybe I have a little oily, some white hairs, black hairs, or whatever, but if I get in there and I cleanse it really good, it keeps it really smooth, and I don't have to worry about that buildup in that area. And I've seen it on some people too. It can be like discolored. So if you discolored in that area, you got a buildup, and that can be exfoliated either with like a microdermabrasion treatment or just daily by using a spin brush. And if you need recommendations on where to get some of these products, either if you have a consultant for this, get with your consultant. But if you don't, I am a consultant, and I can help get you on the right track with these things. So that's what I'm doing. And another thing I like about spin brush is that it's stimulating the blood flow in my face. So I'm getting a little facial massage too. So I can have healthy looking skin because I like to wear makeup, but it's important that you cleanse that makeup off. And if you have imperfections with your skin, if you have a good daily skincare regimen, and also you can put supplements into your skincare regimen too that'll help. What was that? Oh, that was my brush head. That can help improve the appearance of your skin. Also, minimize the signs of aging, because what we're learning about aging is 20% of aging might be from the natural process, but the other 80% of the reason why we age is because of the way we take care of our skin and what we're exposed to on a daily basis when we get out and we go from here to there. And a good example of that is taking a look at some of the cars and windows and equipment around your job and where you work at, and look at the dirt or whatever it is, free radicals that are settling on that stuff. And just think, with the absence of skincare, you're not removing it off of your skin, so it could cause different things. And I'm just putting on a little moisturizer and some sunscreen. And I talk about sunscreen a lot. It's important. I don't care what your nationality is. If you're not allergic to it, because some people, I guess, are allergic to SPF. If you're not allergic to it, you really want to put it on your skin, because without it, if we're putting moisturizers and oil and grease and whatever it else we're using to get ourselves moisturized, then we're actually making a catalyst for the sun to promote aging. So burning our skin, we'll see uneven skin tone. You'll see age spots. Some people think they're freckles, but if you notice, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's because we're not properly taking care of our skin. And now what I'm doing now is I'm hydrating my eyes, all around the area where you might have a problem with puffiness, dark circles, crow's feet. This is a nice way to hydrate your eyes, and I do that in the beginning of my skincare routine, and then I do it again at night when I should be washing my makeup off. So try to get not to get in bed tired with makeup on. It accelerates the aging process. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush my brows, and I use this spoolie brush, and I brush them in all different ways, and that's like for conditioning, and it's also just in case I have any dead skin that I didn't exfoliate through my cleansing process, that I will get that off my face. And I say all the time, I used to go get my eyebrows arched, but now I trim them with a brow razor myself, because I don't worry about getting them perfect, because of the products that I'm using. They allow me to clean up my eyes, and I'm using a pencil that you sharpen, but I do have some newer ones that are mechanical that dial up, but I just want to use this up before I move to the new product, which I like it. I like the old product too, but change is always good. So it did get an improvement, but also waste not, want not. Was that Benjamin Franklin? I don't know. So I'm just kind of filling in my brows, and I'm doing it in strokes. If you notice that, so I see some of the brows people kind of draw. I don't want to draw on my brow because I want it to look more natural. So I'm gonna go along the bottom with strokes, and then I'm gonna go along the top with strokes. And then at this point with my pencil, I can fill in some of the areas that I may have a problem with hair growing, or I might have taken off a little too much with my brow razor. It happens. I'm gonna get over here on this side. And I've gotten over the point where, man, I can't make my brows look just alike. I just want them to feel loved and some attention shown to them, and for them to look natural, and for me to realize that they're sisters and not twins. So some of you guys are good though with twinning on your brows, but I'm not. I take that down. Okay, they kind of look twinning. All right, so now I'm gonna use some volumizing brow gel, and I didn't bring my glasses in here. So I'm gonna go with a dark blonde, because I have lightened my hair, so I don't want my brows to contrast too much against my hair. So I'm going up, and this has like a little spoolie end on it too. I was like, did I have my light good? Yeah, me and these lights, I struggled with them so I could get, I'm working on this. I'm not an expert. I know, surprise. But just trying to get my lighting right, working on all these tools, because I know one day I'm going to have millions of followers, and I'm going to be well seasoned at what I'm doing. So see that? You can see me stroking it, kind of like microblading in a bottle. And so microblading is expensive, and it has to be redone. So when I factor in the cost of what my brow gel, volumizing brow gel costs over microblading, I'm actually saving some money. So now I'm gonna get some concealer out. And I like the concealer because it has a wand on it. But I'm gonna use the edge, the angle. I'm gonna use the angle brush on the edge of my brow liner. See that? So I'm gonna take that under, just in case I didn't get it quite perfect. And I might not get this part quite perfect either, but it kind of helps make everything neat. And I got a mirror in here, so I'm gonna go to my mirror because yesterday I tried to do it in the camera. I'm gonna take advantage of the mirror. So that's basically where the shaping comes in, and you got options on your concealer. If you don't want it to be lighter, don't worry about trying to find a perfect concealer. Just get one that's close to your skin color, and then mix a little of your foundation in with it. So we're going to do the other side. I don't know if I got enough concealer on this brush. And then we're gonna go on the top. And man, I'm left-handed. So doing this part on one side is like a challenge more than it is on the other. Here we go. I think I can go in this direction a lot better. So we'll go ahead and go down through here just because I saw people doing it that way. And I'm going to use the wand on my concealer. I love this concealer because I don't have to squeeze it out on anything. I can take it right from the container to my face. So that's less waste than me having to squeeze it onto a palette or surface. And you can do this with foundation too, cream powder, or whatever. A lot of people do that. Alright, and then I'm gonna also put it on my lids. And I'm gonna do some primer too because we have shadow primer, but I need to go and get it, and I've already started my production. So today we're going to put the concealer on the brows, and we'll get there. All right, and I'm gonna get my blending sponge to blend this, wet it, squeeze out the excess water. I'll blot it on a towel too, and then take that point so I can get right up in there. Make sure that concealer is evened out around there. And then see like I call it a waistline. You can kind of pat around your brows with it. And then also the tip for more control. Pat it, blend it out of my eyes. Let me get over here on this side. And then I'm going to use the flat part, go down my nose and my forehead. Anywhere where I have a larger area to blend. And it really doesn't matter if I use that tip. Where my new year, new you people at? You know, it's funny because I don't know, over a period of 5 years, each year I had a resolution to change something about myself. I'm really started out ironing my clothes, doing something with my hair to make sure that it was styled every day when I went out, from graduating to my makeup, and then actually starting a business as a beauty consultant. I guess for personal gain first. So I could get all my products delivered at wholesale right to the door, so I didn't have to go to a makeup counter when I already kind of knew what I wanted for myself. I'm just taking that brush up on that end because I actually want people to see my hairs on my brows when we get close to each other. You know, I promise you, I try to keep my colors because I'm using the same color every day, so I shouldn't have to hunt for it every day. Now, should I? So I'm gonna put a little foundation on top of that concealer, and I'm gonna use my foundation brush. I got a couple of them. One of them I need to actually replace because the handle came off, but I got hot glue gun, and I got hot glue my handle back. I've had this brush for a long time. It's probably just time to retire it to that great makeup brush bag in the sky. I'm tell you what, I'm getting all my product out of here, so oops. Whenever somebody goes, oops, you know they made a little boo boo. There you go. And I'm just going to pat that. Put that on top of my concealer. And y'all, if I ran some of this on my brow, I'm gonna get my spoolie brush and see if I can brush it out of there. But if I can't, I'm just gonna get my pencil and fix it. So be careful. So you can brush, you know, but if you pat, you might be trying to cover up something. So everybody, like, oh, I love freckles, but I kind of cover some of mine. So I pat, and then I'm just gonna use my blender to make sure that's blended in. And that's my highlight color, which if you want to choose that, I would say as a rule, I heard you go 2 shades lighter than your foundation. Alright, so now what I want to do is, I know I'm using my phone, but I had some product on there, I don't want to waste it. When I was squeezing it out, I got on my translucent powder. I'm going to set with a little translucent powder. And I just kind of shake it into my cap. And then I'm going to put it on my powder foundation brush on my head. And then I'm just going to take that. Set it. Some people call this baking. Yeah, I think I heard that term before. It's just to make sure that my look is all day because I'm going to work. Yes, I'm going to work. I'm going to walk through there like I didn't know I did an awesome job on my makeup today, even if I didn't. I'm always my best self. I'm telling myself you did a great job, girl. And then I'm just going to put a little bronze. So I use 2 different colors of foundation on my face. Sometimes 3, depending on, you know, where I'm going and the look that I'm going for. I'm just patting that on here. And I'm telling you, this hair, I used to have dark hair. And now I got this blonde in my hair. I gotta be careful because I get makeup around on my edges. And my friend Cynthia will talk about that. Like, girl, you got makeup in your edges. Hey, Cynthia. So I gotta work on that. know. You'll see those come together. It comes together. Come together. Who is that? Michael Jackson? I don't know. Alright, so I'm using this, but I'm going to tell y'all I'm going to pick up one of my powder foundation brushes. Because I like to do that. And just make sure I'm nice and blended. And I got a headband. I should have that on because I tried it and it actually worked really good containing me with my makeup. Containing me with my makeup. I'm just blending that out. Then I'm gonna put some contour and powder on that. And I'm gonna do a little highlight too to the areas where I use the beige and contour on the bronze. Nice, coming together nice. Stay out your hair, girl, man. Okay, so, just a little. I'm gonna set that too. Not much. Can't even probably see it. But I'm doing it. Translucent powder. 101. There we go. Alright, so good. I like that. I like where we're going with that. And, because I use the concealer as primer, I'm just going to put a little on the base of my lids. And I'm going to use my blender so I can get in that corner and blend that out. And you can do this with foundation, not foundation, but with eye primer too. And I'm going to get some eye primer out because I have it. I just can't find mine, to be honest. I put it somewhere. And that's what happens when you don't put stuff back where it belongs. So I got to get that eye primer out so that I can start using that product because it's designed with a purpose. So this is my palette. I show you guys my palette every day. I got some more colors to add to it. See, I got these slots left to fill, and I actually got them in, but I haven't tried them yet. So we're going to play around with those soon. And I think I'm gonna go with pinks and neutral today. So we're gonna take this color here. I'm gonna take it and we're going to pat it in the corner. Pat it in the corner. How you guys do? Do you do like one whole eye and then go back and do the other? Well, I'm sure like one color at a time, so I don't have to keep going in my palette. So I'm taking this all over. So I'm gonna put some color on top of it, but that's gonna be my all over color. Oh, I like that. I could be ready to go just like that. Really doesn't take a lot to get yourself a beauty look. But we're going in. And then blend it as you go. It's really important. That way you can make like a nice smooth transition with your color. And I think I need get in here. Okay, and I guess I'm gonna have to tell you, your eyelids, they're also sisters and not twins. So I can't beat myself up. But there, I like that. I love that. That's just that one color in my pink and neutral shade. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know the name of the color, but it's on the back of the tray that it's in, and it's neat. These trays are metal, and they lift out, so you can look through all the eyeshadow colors that we have to offer, and you can pick out what you want and make your own personalized palette. So now I'm gonna take this, and I might be using the wrong brush for that. Yeah, we gotta get into brush training. We got brushes. They're labeled, and I need to use them. Ooh, that's cute. See that? So this is my pink and neutral palette. Some mauve shade, like I said. Do they look even? Okay, so just one more time. Alright, and then we're gonna take this darker shade and we're gonna get in here in the corner and blend it up a little into that crease. Do that over here. Really not much difference in the degrees between the hues on these two pinks that I used. But one is slightly darker than the other, so we'll use it in the corner. And then remember, make sure you blend so you have a nice smooth transition from color to color. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go here because I saw some chick doing it and I loved it. I'm sure that's part of the process. I'm learning though. I'm new at shadow. Hey, how you doing? I'm playing. I'm not a professional at this, but I'm definitely getting out here because there's some people that might want to try just to be every day. I'm doing fine. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me because I'm telling you, I am a rookie. But I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? What they say, practice makes perfect. So if you don't get out here and practice, and I really want to elevate myself in this area. So that's awesome. I love that. I love that. So now I'm going to do a cheek color. So I might as well go ahead and hit this mauve because it, now, okay. I'm going to do my contour first. So one end of the brush I can contour with. Ooh, I missed that comment. I'm sorry. I do appreciate you for interacting on my video. Share my video too and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'm gonna try to get out here on a regular basis just to do this. Get your products and we can kind of work along together. So I'm using a lighter. I was using a darker contour, but I think with my skin complexion, I really didn't need to do that. And then we gotta go back and blend this. And he said don't take it down to your jaw, but for some reason I like to do that. I mean to your lip line, I like to do that. And I use a smaller, but it is pretty wide brush to come down from my brow and my nose line. See that? Kind of make my beak look smaller. Going down there. I love my palette. I got to personalize this and pick the colors that I want to have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so now we're going to just make sure that this is all blended in. And then we're gonna hit a cheek color. And I might as well, since I'm going with pink, I'm a pink lipstick today too. I have a rosewood I would like to try, but I didn't bring it out here with me, and I'm not gonna go digging. is that? Alright, so let me get my cheek color going. Here we go. Don't be afraid to wear pink. Oh, I like that. That is really, really, really nice. Okay, so oh, I know what I need to do because I see it. I'm gonna blend that, make it natural. Okay, so let's get our eyeliner. If I forget to put eyeliner on, it's gonna throw off my whole look. What was that? I dropped. Okay, it was a brush. My lip liner and my eyeliner. I gotta learn how to work with that gel pen eyeliner. Okay, and I like black. And I keep saying I'm gonna try brown. And I haven't yet, so tonight I'll get prepped. I gotta get my eye primer, I gotta get my brown liner. And don't worry about getting your line on the top perfect, because you can use a brush. I don't know why my iPad is ringing. I need to figure out how. I guess I could put it on airplane mode since I'm using the Wi-Fi. Let's get a brush so I can blend that. Along the top, yeah. My mom was like, no way I'm doing all of that. And you know what? It's so windy and cold outside. Let me just do a little. I should have did this first. Satin lips. It's like a scrub for your lips, which is excellent. It helps get off dead skin, old lip makeup. With Valentine's Day coming up, have your lips more smooth and kissable. And I'm just gonna put a little balm on there. Not much, it's just a little. Because I'm putting on lipstick. And or not. I mean, I could be ready to go with this, especially if I had put my liner on. So let me put my liner on. I don't know. That's optional to leave that on. I'm just wiping it off because I just kind of wanted to give myself a little treatment. That liner, I'm going this way and then that way. And then I'm gonna go on the bottom. And this is thought I heard something. This is a nude. So it kinda goes with a lot of different stuff, and liners come in so many varieties of colors these days. And then I'm gonna go with this pink, and I don't have my glasses. It might be if you need to know, I can definitely let you know. I'll send you a link for it. Now this lipstick has a shine, and it also has skincare in it, so it's designed to soften the lips. Oh, so that's it. She's done. So I just gotta do something to my hair, and this casual day at work, so I can wear some jeans and a sweater, something that's gonna go with my look. Let me brush that out. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna take a selfie. Why not? Why not? So I really appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Hopefully you learned something. I showed you something, or maybe if you have a tip for me on how I can improve something. I love getting those tips. Yeah, I need to clean the camera off on my phone. You can always tell that by the way the picture looks. It's raining? Mm. Hey Alexa. Oop, not Alexa, I'm sorry. Hey Google, what's the weather? Call her Alexa.
Right now in Richland, it's 53 and cloudy. Today, there will be scattered showers with a forecasted high of 60 and a low of 50.
I don't know, something is going on with this camera. Let me turn this light. I'm taking selfies. All right, I'm done.